Okay, let me see if I can show you how to navigate this. I'm assuming you're going to be using your phone for the most part. I use actually my computer and my phone, but I'm going to show you from the phone because that's where a lot of people start off at least. So we're going to go into Google Drive. So Google, actually I just type in Drive and that works better. So I'm going to hit Google Drive. And then I sent you this document, so you do have it in that link I gave you. But again, I want to pull this out for you because I know it's going to be a lot easier this way. All right, so let me give you, let me pull up this document. So this is what we call the Pampered Chef Bible. This is called the 7 Steps to Fast Track Success. You will see the steps listed. You'll see 1 at the top, learning Google Docs, 2, getting started, 3, booking parties, 4, setting up your parties, 5, running your parties, 6, book from your parties, 7, recruit from your parties. And then on the bottom, you're going to see all other resources. So we're going to skip around here, and that's why I want to pull this out for you exclusively. So I'm going to click book your first parties, step number 3. Every time you click a link, you're going to see something else pop at the bottom here. And that basically what that is doing is opening up the document below. So this is an example of what the training is for booking your first parties. But we want the actual words. So highlighted in yellow, you'll see number 4, words to book your first parties and follow-ups. So we're going to click that. Now, this document looks perfect on the computer, but of course, this is a view from the phone, so it makes it look a little bit odd. But let me just show you how to use it. So click this word flowchart, and this is like you're going to be your BFF, especially when you can see it in full view. Right now, it's kind of looks weird. But anyway, so the very first thing you're going to do, it says watch this video first. So that video is about 45 minutes long, I think. Or no, I take that back. I'm sorry. This video is only 5 minutes long. So you may want to watch it first because that's going to actually give you kind of a little description of how this all works. But anyway, here we're going to go. So we're going to click first booking ask. So we're going to click that. Again, you'll see at the bottom, it's going to open up a whole nother document. And these are the words. So what we did, it was basically say, choose the words that fit you best. And you want to track these. So you want to pull out a notebook or in the document I sent you earlier, there's a digital tracker. You can copy that and use that, but whatever you want to use is fine. So basically what this says is like, hey, I'm getting ready to start my business. I'm going to book 8 parties in my first 2 weeks because we recommend 4 parties a week, which is so much easier than 1 party a week. I'll tell you why later. But 8 parties in the next 2 weeks, and you're asking them if they would be your guinea pig. And I remember looking at this thinking, oh no, I'm not using the word guinea pig, but all of my first 12 parties all said, of course, Lorraine, I'll be your guinea pig. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know that these are the words. You can choose the ones that you feel best with, but all you're going to do is hold your finger over it, and then it's going to ask you to copy, and you'll just copy this here, and then just make sure that you fill in the blanks there, because basically what you're doing is you're tailoring these words to each individual person, because you'll notice here it says, I thought of you right away. So obviously each person you're going to think of a little bit differently. Once I moved past my like 20, 30 core friends, I just kind of changed this message up so it was more general and I wasn't really selecting something for anybody in particular. But this is why we recommend that you do track it. So you'll see this little back arrow at the top. We're going to back out of here and we're going to go back to the 7 steps, and then we're going to go back into step 3. I actually pulled out of here a little bit too quickly. But once we get through the first words, you're going to start noticing that people are either going to say yes. So you'll see here, they say yes, click this button. They say no, click this button. They say no, they do not, because. So the because oftentimes is where you're going to sit with a lot of your responses. So that way you'll have an answer for every person that says no because. Oftentimes when a person says no because, they're basically saying, hey, Brandy, if you can solve my objection, I'll book a party. And almost always they do. So keep these words in mind because these are going to be your best friend through this business. And you'll notice here at the bottom, it says click here to go back to book your first parties. So now that's going to take us back to that image. And by the way, this is where you can find the fillable chart. So anyway, I wanted to just kind of walk you through some of those pieces. And again, you have this document. What we're looking at here is the 7 steps to fast track success. So if you have any questions, let me know. The one I want you to have right in your hands is the words to use flowchart. So I'm going to break this out here and send this over to you so you can go directly to that document. If you have any questions,